Welcome. This is Glasgow Rangers Nation. I'm Owen James, and this is all your latest Rangers news, guys. Well, you know what? Sometimes we doubt, don't we, the commitment of players to play for teams. Sometimes we kind of label them all as mercenaries, as people only out for the money, only out for what they can get out of their clubs, and to kind of fleece as much out of the fans, fleece as much out of their clubs, and it's all about them. It's all about the Americans say it's all about the Benjamins. Well, it appears that that's not the case with Ianis Hagi. Now, Hagi situation has rumbled on, as we know, all summer or through the start of the season. The fact that he's obviously been put into the B team, he's obviously not been allowed to train with the first team. But it appears that obviously, after the tweet that was put out, or the X that was put out by Rangers on their official X account yesterday, that Ianis Hagi has returned to first team training. There it was, guys, back in training, looking good. Ianis looking very good. The Hagi is now back and available for selection in the league, in the cups. Obviously, he can't play in Europe because of the fact that the European squad is set in stone, so it can be reviewed again, I think, once the group stage is over, or league stage, or whatever this shambles is called that the Rangers are currently playing in. Now, a lot of people have kind of wondered, why has it just suddenly come to an end? Why has it suddenly stopped? Why have we suddenly got Ianis back in reckoning for the team? And I've made my views perfectly clear on this situation. I think it's a great move for the club. I think it's a great move for Ianis. Ianis is a very talented footballer, someone who can really add to this squad. He's got skill, he's got ability, his passing range is fantastic. The way he can buy time with the ball, he is a very creative, very, very good player. And as I've said a number of times, I'm going to repeat till I'm blue in the face. If you don't think this is a good move, go back and watch the Euros, watch how he played for Romania, and tell me we are not getting a good player back in this squad. Anyway, what did Ianis do to get this over and done with? Well, apparently, number one was, obviously, as I said in the previous video, that senior players went to Philippe Clement and insisted that he brought Ianis back into the first team squad. Nice to see a bit of player power, for a positive reason rather than a negative one. The other is that apparently Ianis Hagi has agreed to waive the £6,000 a week extra he would have got had he plays let's be optimistic about this, when he plays his 100th game for the club. Now, apparently, according to a number of people in the know and sources within the club as well now leaking this out, Hagi was entitled to a £6,000 a week pay rise once he had played 100 games for the club. However, to smooth his way back into the first team squad, to give him the chance to play again, it appears that Hagi has now said that he will waive that right. He wants that taken out of his contract. He's happy to sit on the 21,000 or 20,000, whatever it is, pounds per week that he is currently on, and will forgo any £6,000 a week pay rise, which I think shows that there is a player there that clearly wants to play for this club, as he's insisted on a number of occasions on his Instagram feed, on social media, and in interviews that he's given post-match after Romania games, that he wants to play for Rangers. He wants to fight for his place. He wants to fight for the manager. He wants to fight for his teammates. He wants to play football. It is such a refreshing attitude. Now, you may call me naive, but look, I'm going to look on the positive for this. We've got to start to look on the positive with this squad, because this squad is we're in a position, aren't we, where we're struggling. We need as much good news as possible. We need as many good players in this squad as possible. Now, even if this is just a situation that Ianis remains till January, then we sell him in January, or he only remains to the end of the season, and we sell him at the end of the season. It's all for the positive. As I've said on a number of occasions, if you play a player, you let teams see that you're playing that player, and you let teams see how good that player is, then you get a better value for him. If you stick him in the B team, you say to everyone, we don't want this player. He's not our player anymore. We don't like him. We don't want him. He's not in our plans, blah, blah, blah. Teams will go, well, I'm not going to give you a big amount of money for him. I'm either A, going to wait till his contract's up, or B, wait till you rip his contract up, or C, offer you peanuts for him, because that's all you're going to get for him. Look at Todd Cantwell, for instance. It's bad business. It's bad management. It's bad personnel management. It's bad player management. It's bad management, full stop. And Philippe Clement, always comes out and says he prides himself on his man management skills, on his player management skills. Well, let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can reincorporate Ianis into the team. Now, Ianis back does offer a whole load of new options. He can play 10. He can play in that sitting role with the pivot 2 in front of the back 4. And, given how much we missed Diamande against on Sunday against Hibernian, having someone like Ianis Hagi to come and play alongside Barron would be fantastic. Number one, because it would offer us a very similar player to Diamande, left-footed, a passer. someone who can buy his own time and space, a director of things. Again, very similar player, an experienced player to bring Connor Barron through the game, to educate Connor Barron. Ianis is a player with a vast experience, and if we can get this player back and have him anywhere near he was when we played against Braga for Rangers on that wonderful European night, or during 55, then we're getting one seriously good player back. And I really hope, that everyone in the fan base will get behind Ianis, offer him the best, offer him and support him, and give him everything now to really push on. Like I said, even if this is only till January, only till the end of the season, it's a player, it's a Rangers player, and it's a player we've got to sort of see as having potential, having talent, a player who's not past it, a player who has the ability to influence games in a positive way. That is Ianis Hagi. He is a quality player. And like I said, if you doubt that, go and watch the Euros. Go and watch how he played against the likes of the Netherlands, who got to the semi-finals. Look at those performances, look at his performance, and then you'll see the quality and the caliber of player, that we're getting. But you've got to take your hat off and say to Ianis, well done for obviously resolving the situation. Well done to the club as well for resolving the situation. And obviously as well, taking a pay cut shows his commitment to this club. Thanks for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation, guys. Please obviously drop us a sub, drop us a comment, drop us a like, all those good things. Help with the video, help with the channel. Be brilliant. If you want to support the channel, become a member, 99p, or smash the super thanks and donate a little bit of cash. Thanks for watching. We are the people.